Good evening, Violent Community. Anthony up here in Boston. Gambler 812. I want to hop on Rob Walker's 2024 Vinyl Thread. He asked everyone 20 questions. We're going to do the best to our abilities to answer. So 20 questions. Let's rock and roll, peeps. Okay, question one. Favorite album purchased in 2023? I'm going to go with Paul Stanley's Soul Station. Unbelievable album from Paul. He's doing 50s and 60s classics, R&B. Good stuff from Paul. The last record I bought in 2023, that would be the Allman Brothers, Brothers and Sisters. I just picked this up a few days ago. Question three, band or singer who released 2 albums in the same year? I think all of us are going to have a lot of the same answers on this one, but I'm going to go with the obvious. Led Zeppelin 1, Led Zeppelin 2, I believe 1969, January and October. Okay, question 4. If you could listen to music from only one decade, which would it be? Easy answer for me, 1980s. That's when I got into heavy metal. I discovered Metallica. I have, my hair metal, Motley Crue, Poison, Cinderella. Also, I'm big into new wave. I like all that. So easily for me, 1980s. Okay, a band or singer from Manchester. How about Herman's Hermits? Okay, question 6. Which band or singer did you listen to the most in 2023? I'm sorry, people, but it's always Kiss. I mean, I go through phases, but hands down, it's always Kiss. Okay, show 7 7-inch records. All right, first is When in Rome, The Promise. We also have, from the Lost Boys soundtrack, Cry Little Sister by Gerard McMahon. Okay, now my others, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I went into a record store, and they had a band with 5 members in it, but it's all the same song, and I'm going to show you what it is. Duran Duran, The Wild Boys. One of my favorite songs from them. So you'll see what I'm talking about. We have Mr. Simon Le Bon, Roger Taylor, Andy Taylor. How about Nick Rhodes? All right. Come on, Masha P. Get closer. Get closer, Masha P. I'm waiting. Are you there? All right. There you go, my girl. Mr. John Taylor. Just for you, Masha. All right. Question 8. Who's coming to my party? 4 people living or who have passed on that you would want at your party. Number 1 is easy. Elvis Presley. Number 2 is even more easy. Frank Sinatra. Now, what I want to happen at this party, I want Elvis and I want Frank to sit down. I want them to start conversing with each other. War stories, telling all, good times. Then I want this person to walk up to the table and sit down. How about Miss Madonna? I want Madge there, okay? I want to get Madge sitting next to Elvis, or better yet, in between Elvis and Frank. I want to feel that tension in the room. I want to know who's going to burst. Which ego is going to burst first, so to say. I think that would be an amazing conversation. And then lastly, the biggest ego of them all, I want this person to join the table. But I want him to join the table, Mr. Gene Simmons. I want Gene to join the table in full makeup, in full gear. I want Gene sitting down, fully decked out, having Frank and Elvis, look at this guy, making fun of Gene. I want Gene to start telling war stories about how he's been with over 10,000 women. And I want Madonna there to say, I can get with any of you guys. That would be killer. I want to know everything from those 4. I want to know the groupie stories. I want to know the movie stars. I want to know it all. That would be a killer conversation for this guy. Okay, moving on. Question number 9. We lost them, an artist who passed away in 2023. Okay, this guy gets very, very overlooked in the music community, and we lost him. We're gonna go with Mr. John Regan. John Regan was an unbelievable bassist for Ace Frehley, Frehley's Comet, and he also played with Peter Frampton. Great guy, did a lot for the community. Rest in peace, John. Okay, if you could only listen to music from just one country, which would it be? I'm USA all the way. All right, question 11. This is a toughie. Name 3 vinyl community channels that I discovered in 2023. Okay, I have to elaborate on this. I joined the VC in 2023. So I was always the type of guy that was posting messages and I never made a video until I finally made a video. So I was already following Gary, Physical Format, Josh, the old Goat Vinyl, Chris Profi. I was already following Aaron. I was already following that whole crew. But once I started making videos, I did get introduced to a new family, I should say. Alex from Bear and Vinyl. Love his content. Trevor, Flat Round and Spun. Unbelievable guy. Talk to him all the time. My neighbor, MGK Boston. Mikey, good stuff, pal. Marsha P, one of the sweetest in the community. And then we have one of the VC's top channels. And I'm not kidding. Steve at All the World's a Stage. Now, Steve sometimes has a rule that when he listens to one album, immediately he has to listen to another. So if I'm mentioning Steve, isn't it automatic that I have to mention his boo-boo? His crush of all crushes? His hall pass? The one and only Sam St. John? If you get Steve, you know Sam's right there. If you get Sam, you know Steve's right behind them. In all seriousness, guys, great channels. Sam, I'm glad that I got, to talk to you a few times here and there. And Steve, I can honestly say that you do so much for the VC between your knowledge, your generosity, and just everything that you do for everyone. I thank you for all that you've done. Question 12. Show a record you bought as a teenager. I bought this record on tape with my own money. I used to set up a bingo hall, set up the tables. And with my own money, I bought the cassette tape of Injustice for All, and I played the hell out of it, and I don't regret a thing. Okay, 13. Show a funk soul record. Does it get any more funky than Funkadelic, Maggot Brain? If you don't own this, what are you waiting for? Show an album that everyone has and an album that nobody has. All right, I think everyone's got to have Hotel California by the Eagles. I mean, it's in every record shop. I think they're everywhere. Show a record that nobody has. All right, I'm the only person that might have this is Scott from No Solution. And this is a 1980s wrestling album from the WWF with, just all like the entrance music from all the wrestlers. I might be the only one in the VC with this album, unless Scott does. Okay, she's a great female artist. A female artist you bought in 2023. Mazzy Star. So Tonight That I Might See. This has Fade Into You on it. Killer song. She has a great voice, by the way, not to mention. Okay, question 16. Favorite video I posted and favorite video I watched. Okay, so for me, my favorite video that I posted was the 70 albums for $70 video. It made me feel really good to send out VCLT to everyone who has helped me. I mean, like I said, when I in the video, We're all in this together. I want to help everyone out. And it made me feel great to send out those records at that time. And believe it or not, that video has been watched over 3,500 times. I never expected that. Unbelievable. My favorite video that I watched, hands down, Gary at Physical Format Radio, when his media room was invaded by Steve. I was laughing out loud at work, could not stop. I must have watched that video 3-4 times in a row. Killer stuff, Gary. Great video. And Steve, great sense of humor, man. Okay, question 17. Show a 90s classic. Sade, Love Deluxe, 1992. No Ordinary Love. Might be the most seductive song of all time. Unbelievable. Check it out. Pearls is on there. Forget it. Awesome. Question 18. If I could walk into a cover, which would it be? Simple. I want to go here. I want to sit right in between these dudes. Just look at that. The swag. The classiness. I want to be in a tux with Frank, Dean, Sammy, and the boys. I want to be here. I want to laugh. I want to smoke with them. I want to drink with them. I want to laugh with them. This is class right here, people. Get on board. Okay, question 19 and 20 sort of go hand in hand with me. Question 19, it's like a greatest hits. Question 20, show an album from 1974, 50th anniversary. And it is basically a greatest hits. Kiss's debut. Unbelievable. 7 out of the 9 are mainstays in concert. This album needs to get some sort of box set treatment, I believe, this year. They need to get on board. I want alternate tracks. I want everything. I want to see a box set from Kiss's debut. Okay, Rob, that answers all your questions. And Vinyl Community, that was actually a lot of fun. I want to thank you all for allowing me to join your community and to participate. I really enjoy making videos. I think it's cool. It gives me something to look forward to sometimes, just to break the monotony of everyday life. But I hope all is doing well. And I do have a quick piece of VCLT that I received in the mail today from Steve. And I told him I would open it on my video. This is what I mean. See how generous Steve is? Oh, okay, cool. So this is the CD that Steve's been pumping up. It's by a band called The Wolf. Name of the album is Love, Death, and In Between. So Steve, when you were pumping this CD up, I believe last week and earlier this week, I did go online and I started to read up on them. I guess they're like Southern, like classic psychedelic rock. Thank you so much, buddy. I'm looking forward to giving this a spin. I actually might do that now. All right, Vinyl Community. Everyone, it's January. Let's stay busy and let's support each other. And Rob, thank you once again. Great vinyl tag. Enjoy, everyone.